Hi. So it's been a while. My Premiere isn't acting correctly, so I'm not quite sure how well this audio will line up with the video, but that's okay. It's not really important, I don't think. So I took a bit of a break and I visited family, and I've been, but no, basically I was gone for a while. I visited some family, I did some other things, I've had some other stuff going on. I've been streaming a lot, and then I sort of stopped streaming. Like, I got really burnt out. Not just from art, but also from streaming, just kind of everything. So I just took a break for a bit, and I wanted to do something nice to come back to, you know? And so one thing that I've always done with this YouTube channel and with my previous one is every year, pretty much since Undertale came out, I draw Chara. Because, I don't know, I was a really angsty teenager, and I thought Chara as a character was interesting. And honestly, Chara's a pretty interesting character. If you haven't played Undertale, or you haven't seen it, vague spoilers, but yeah, Chara is a cool character. I feel bad for Chara though, because really, Chara's not the villain. The, player is. But no, yeah, so I want to do something familiar, something nice to draw, something simple. And my art style's been changing a lot recently, especially since I took that break and now I've started drawing again. I think that actually really helped. Also, I've made some new brushes, which kind of also helped. I've been doing some other, like anatomy studies, using a lot more references and stuff. And I think you can tell. I think it's an improvement. In the beginning, I'm sure you saw, I did some quick sketches because last year I drew sort of Chara fighting Sans type deal, but every other year before that I usually have drawn just Chara with like a knife. And so I kind of wanted to harken back to those because I wanted to draw something more simple, but also I just couldn't do it. To draw like a fight scene, too complicated. My burnt out brain is not ready for that yet, so I was like, that's fine. Just draw something simpler. Yeah. No, it's awkward because I'm not quite sure what else to say. I thought I would have more to say, but the whole gist of it is I got burnt out, didn't really like my art, still not 100%, but like it's definitely getting better. Like I'm definitely developing a new and different style, and I kind of dig that. I really want to digitally paint. And I'm not sure if I recorded it. I'm sure I did. But recently I did a drawing of Techno and Filza that I put on my Twitter. But when I first drew it, I wanted to try and digitally paint it, and it just didn't turn out very good. Because digitally painting is really hard for me for some reason. But to do this was a lot easier because, it's just a really simple scene, simple character. And I didn't just immediately get rid of my sketch layer, which is what I usually do. Like I do sketch layer, block and colors, and then I just continue on and add shading stuff. But with this one, I actually drew on top of the line art layer, which, makes sense, but I don't know, I'm still learning. Also, the background with the bricks is sort of a harken back to, I want to say the third or fourth year drawing. No, it was 2 years ago. What number is that? 4? I think 3 or 4. It was the one year where I drew an actual, brick background. I think the ones before that didn't really have a background. I'm hoping to definitely start drawing more again, because I really enjoy it, and especially since I've made new brushes and I've been doing different things and doing more studies and stuff, I think it's helping. Also, just to draw things I enjoy, because all I've been drawing really for the past few months is fan art, kind of. And while I still definitely want to continue doing fan art because I love doing fan art, I also want to start drawing my OCs and stuff more, and I really want to start doing animatics. Because I've done a few in the past. But animation's hard, it takes a lot of time. But when you like sit back and you look at something you've made and you're just like, oh man, I made that, I did that. That's what I want to do with animation, because I've done a few and they're not great. Most of them are sort of animatics. The one I'm sort of proud of is my devil. that one I'm so proud of. It's not how I wanted it for a long time, like since I first heard that song. But like, you know, it turned out good, just not what I wanted. I would rather do like a whole full thing with like backgrounds and stuff. But that's sort of how it's been for a lot of my animatics, you know, or animations and art and things. Especially, I really want to redo Underground. I think that would be a really fun project to redo because when I did the original, I accidentally shifted a layer like 0.2 whatever over. And in doing so, it messed everything up. And I didn't notice for a while. And so I just continued doing stuff. And by the time I went back and checked those layers, I was like, oh no, I can't fix this. Because I couldn't undo it. I tried. Like, I hit undo so many times and it was just too far back. And I tried messing with the layers to move back where they were supposed to be, and it didn't work. And it makes me so sad, because it's just a mistake that I couldn't really fix unless I wanted to go in and, like, individually redraw, like, every single line art layer. And I was like, I'm not doing that, you know? Maybe I'll redo it someday. I also want to redo, like, some lip sync stuff, do some newer things, newer animatics. I also definitely want to work on backgrounds more because that's never been my strong suit, but I actually sort of enjoy backgrounds, I don't draw them often. And that's actually what I'm really trying to do. Like with this one, I was just gonna leave it with the brick and I was like, no, I should add some vines and stuff, I think that'd be fun. And it worked out. But I really, especially with my more recent art, you can sort of tell, I think, I'm trying to do more backgrounds. I think that's a good thing. So I'm trying to improve on backgrounds, trying to improve on anatomy and drawing and posing, and I want to animate more, a whole lot of stuff. We'll see if I actually stick with it though, but I'm hoping. I'm not really gonna have like a specific like upload days and times or anything, I don't think. I might pick a time that I upload, but I don't really want to. Maybe it'd be a good idea. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go edit this audio now. Well, I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry I didn't really talk much about the art. It's just Chara. It's just like a sort of sketch that I threw some color on top of with my new brush that I made. And yeah. Have a good day, evening, whatever. Don't forget to go drink water. And also, you just lost the game.